Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say welcome once again to the Lenny Robbins YouTube channel. Know your politics. We must always come together to create a better understanding for each other. I can't say this, and I'm not gonna stop saying it. I'm not gonna stop pushing this point because we must watch what our politicians do and what they say. Critical. It's important now. Just want to use this moment to say blessed love and blessings to all Jamaica and Jamaicans, wherever you are in the world, 28th of January. Oh, how time flies. And not only is time flying, I must say, things are happening real fast. Because every day we can talk about something new, something new, something challenging, something that is threatening to our own existence. We can talk about things every day. The many things that is happening right across the globe. And even in our own little island of Jamaica, we can talk about something new every day. However, my focus this morning is on a report that I saw on a Cliffview nationwide platform that it was broadcast on YouTube, involving they said it's a bangarang going on in the PMP down in Westmoreland. But it's not a bangarang for me. That's a disgrace. Daryl Vaz versus Julian Chang. Mark Golden, Dayton Campbell. That's not a bangarang. That's a disgrace in the PMP's organization. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me pull up my seat and say this loud and clear as I can. How can a member of your party, a female member of your party, report to you acts of sexual harassment by another male member who is a male member of the PMP party, and nothing, for over a year, nothing was said or done about it? Nothing. Now, these are the very politicians who come to us and tell us that how ethical they are, how morally clean they are, how they are transparent, how they are people for truth and honesty, how they are for fairness, equality, and all of this crap. Now, Mark Golding, where's their transparency in all of this matter? Dayton Campbell, Mark Golding, where's the PMP's transparency in all of this matter? Where's the PMP ethical standard of conduct in all of this matter? Where's the PMP party, the party built on morality? Where's the evidence of morality here from the PMP? Where's any evidence of honesty? Where's any evidence of respect? Where's any evidence of equality for people coming out of the PMP's national party? Ms. Julian Chang reported that Dwayne Vaz requested of her sexual favors or sexual relationship more than a year ago. And because she refused, Mark Golding and Dayton Campbell, which you are well aware of, because she refused, she's now sidelined. She's barred from the constituency executive group WhatsApp group chat. She's barred from entering certain constituency meeting. What if she had brought this to light before the general election? Could you guys campaign on morality? Could you guys get on the platform and talk about your party of high standard? High standard what, Mark Golding and Dayton Campbell? Where are you people? To this day, Miss Chang has stated no one from the party executive, from the party itself, has spoken to her, has come to her defense. No one. Cliff Hughes also mentioned that he contacted Dwayne Vaz. And all Dwayne Vaz had to say after a year, no comment. I have no comment. Now, no comment, Dwayne Vaz, is not only disrespectful to the accusation laid against you, it's disrespectful to you as far as humanity is concerned. It is disrespectful to you and your family if you have one. It is disrespectful to the position you hold in the People's National Party. It is disrespectful to your position as MP of the constituency you represent. It is disrespectful to the very people you're representing in the constituency. And it is very disrespectful, sir, because sexual harassment is a crime. Sexual harassment is a crime. Mark Golding, wake up. Dave Campbell, wake up. PNP, wake up. People of the constituency, wake up. What if this was your daughter? And she approached Dwayne Vaz, for certain assistance. And he tells her that he has to go to bed. He's demanding sexual favors for his help, in return for his help. And she come home crying to you. What would you do? Laugh it off. That's how the big man them in society behave. No. No. We cannot sweep these things under the carpet, Jamaica. And Jamaica Labour Party, sexual harassment in the country is a crime. It's an offense. It's on the book. So I don't know why no investigation has been launched into this matter. Because you don't need Mark Golding permission to do this. The victim is out there with her statement. The first thing that should be done now is for someone to say to her, make a report at the police station. Make it legally official now at the police station. I want to just show something into this matter because it's critical. It was very, very important, and I supported the Commissioner of Police on it when he said it. I also blow him up as part of my story package on Facebook for it. We got a lot of views for that because it was very, very important and touches home for me. That the time has come for effort to be focused, to be shift the focus, not only shift some of the focus, not only on just crime fighting, but to victims. I've been a crime victim specialist for 12 years here in where I am. And I supported that issue from the Commissioner of Police. Now I know that sexual harassment is an offense. And let me put it, it's a crime. And that's why I say someone now should tell Ms. Chang, go make a report to the police station so we can start an investigation into Dwayne Vaz disrespectful conduct. I've said it before that our politics is heading for the gutter. But people keep telling me, oh, it's only the JLP head for the gutter, or the PMP is heading for the gutter, depending on which side of the politics they support. They don't see themselves even heading to the gutter. Because if our politics head to the gutter, hits the gutter, we will be in the gutter just as well. Because we will bear the sufferings from that. It is our existence, I should say, that will be in the gutter with the politics, not the politicians. So this incident with Dwayne Vaz and Miss Julian Chang is not a bangarang. It's a disgrace to the People's National Party who has remained silent throughout all of this. And I'm sure she must have made a report long before the general election to the People's National Party executive. But you kept it on the quiet. You tried to hushed her up. You can't bring it out now for election purposes. So after the election, let us see where it goes. But election was run from September, sir. We're moving into February now. And she's saying that no response from the party general secretary, Dayton Campbell, no response from Mark Golan. None of you guys have said anything to her. No one has done anything, to the extent that she was ostracized from her constituency WhatsApp group chat by the very man who tried to get her in bed with him. She was ostracized from the constituent meeting by the very same person who let her know without any doubt of his sexual inclination for her. She has to go to bed with him. Jamaicans, wake up. This is not the first these things are happening. Politicians at the highest level and people at the highest level of society are very, very abusive. And they can do so successfully because that's one area of crime that is when I say very, very underreported in the country. There are young girls now in Jamaica pregnant for politicians, and there are women in Jamaica now pregnant for politicians who refuse to tell you the circumstances under which they get pregnant. And they're not calling that person's name. They're not even registered. They have not even registered the child in the person's name. But the person is quietly siphoning off money to them for maintenance of the child. Quietly supporting the child. And they think that's good enough. I spoke to one lady out in St. Mary. Very sweet girl. Very, very sweet. She went to a politician to ask for some help about some stuff, going through some problems, and want help. So seek help from the politicians. Immediately, it didn't take the man a day or two or a week, not even an hour. Within the conversation, he's seeking sexual favors. She was shocked. Couldn't believe. Because these are the very politicians who stand up on platform and campaign and transparency, honesty, respect, morality, ethical conduct, high ethical standard of conduct, and all of these things. These are the very politicians who are out there preaching these things. But behind closed door, you sit down to talk to them. You better have something to give them, other woman. Are prepared to give them something, get something from them. That very same person went on to explain that she went to a security company in Ocherius to get a job. And within the discussion about what would be required for her to get a job, get employment with the company, sexual favors again was offered to her. One of the requirements, sexual favors, and she'll be treated favorably. This is a widespread thing in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. It's nothing new to any one of us, so let us not kid ourselves. This is widespread right across Jamaica. But when the little man does it, it's reported. The whole community knows. The whole family knows. When the big man at the top does it, everybody goes quiet. Even the People's National Party goes quiet to their own member. And you're not going to hear any uproar from PNP supporters about this, especially the women, the females of the party. You're not going to hear any uproar about it. You're not going to hear any uproar from female party members about this. Even if they talk about it, they're going to do so quietly from the comfort of their home. Now, Mr. Andrew Holness, where's the Jamaica Labour Party in this? Because sexual harassment is a crime. Doesn't matter who committed it, doesn't matter at what level of society it is committed. And this is something the JLP should jump right out on immediately. But that is, of course, if you have no skeleton in your JLP closet. Because, let me say, I have said it. Now you really are better than none of the parties are really better than each other, because anything one does, the other one does it. Because I've seen party stalwarts from both sides used to meet, I know, long ago at Howard Hamilton House. Friday night time, everybody drink and enjoy themselves and eat and go on. Yeah, I used to do some security work up there with them. So we know what is going down. We have an idea. And this thing doesn't stop. I made that comment, Lady Jamaica, because I want Jamaica to understand that there's very little difference between these politicians. Very little difference between them and their conduct. They are rogue just like any one of us. They do it at the highest level. You and I, we probably do it at the common level, at the lowest level. So we are exposed. But they, doing it at the highest level, are not exposed. And when Miss Julian came out with this, just look at it. She now must be tired of the rejection. She's getting frustrated with the party. The party's non-response to her allegations of sexual harassment, which is a very serious thing across the world. But here we sit, pretending that everything is all right. Doing Vaz, People's National Party, it is time to put Dwayne Vaz on pause until this allegation is cleared up. Put him on pause until it is cleared up. You're a disgrace, Dwayne Vaz.